Hello guys, welcome to the channel, and today we have this problem. And what we're gonna do first of all to solve this problem, we have to take this 3x minus 2015 greater than or equals 0, right? So 3x is going to be greater than or equal to 2015 and x has to be greater than or equal 2015 over 3, right? Well, given this condition, now we can solve our problem. But look at this base and this base, they are different, right? And we have 2 in here, so we have to turn these bases first of all the same. We have to make them look the same. Well, how do we do it? Well, if I have log of a to the power n base b, so this is the same thing as n log of a base b. This n, when I want to put here as a power of b, it has to become as inverse, so it's going to be b to the power 1 over n. Okay, so considering this, what I'm gonna have is that, consider that this is our a in here, so we're gonna have log of a, okay, this number here is 40,52169 to the power 1 over 2, because our n is 2, right? So this is going to be log of a. So this is going to be a square root of this number, right? So this is 40,52169. Well, and this is, if you find the square root of this number, you're gonna have 2013, right? So you have base a. Okay, so solve this. We going to continue our resolution. So we have log of base 2013, and we have here 3x minus 2015. Well, let me do substitution. So we're going to have it much more simple, and we have, let me consider 3x minus 2015 equals x0, right? So what I'm gonna have here is log base 2013 square root of x0 plus 1 over log of base 2013 square root of x0 plus 7, and this is going to be equals half, right? 0.5, it's half. So what do I do now? This one will multiply this, so I'm gonna have log base 2013 square root of x0 plus 1 equals a half log 2013. I have here square root of x0 plus 7. Okay, so this one will come as power, so log 2013 square root of x0 plus 1, and this is going to be log base 2013, and I'm gonna have x0 plus 7 to the power 1/2. So this is a square root. Well, let's write it again. So this is 2013 square root of x plus 1 equals this, and this is going to be square root of x0 plus 7. Well, these bases are the same, right? Can cut the bases, and we're gonna have x0 plus 1 equals square root of x0 of square root, sorry, we're gonna have here square root of oh Jesus, square root of x plus 7. Well, I'm going to square both sides of the equation. Square and here square. Okay, so now what do we have? We have perfect square here, and we're gonna solve this. So this is x0 square plus 2 times 1 times square root of x0 plus 1 square, which is 1, and we're going to cut this, so this is going to be x0 plus 7, right? So this is, I'm going to keep this square root of x0 to the power 2. I'm not going to cut this, you will understand why. So I'm going to keep it, okay, square plus, this is 2 square root of x0 and plus 1, oh sorry, actually let me order this, minus square root of x0 plus 1 minus 7 equals 0. Okay, so now this is going to be square root of x0 square plus this one will give me square root of x0, and this is going to be minus 6 equals 0. So if you see here, you can make a substitution considering square root of x0 equals a, right? You can do it. So you're gonna have an equation like you're gonna have something like a squared plus a minus 6 equals 0. Then you can solve it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna write this term square root of x0 as minus 2x0 plus 3x0, because this is the same, and two numbers that multiplied give me minus 6. This number are minus 2 and 3, and the same numbers added, they're going to return 1. So I'm going to have x0 to the power 2 minus 2x 2 minus 2 square root of x minus 3 square root of plus 3 square root of x0 minus 6 equals 0. Now I can factor this term, right? So these terms are like, well, the common term between these two is going to be square root of x0. So it is x0. I'm going to left here with 2 minus 2 plus 3. I have x0, and here I'm going to have minus 2, which is equal 0. Now these two are the same. I'm going to factor this x0 minus 2, right? And I left here with x square root of x0 plus 3, and this is going to be 0. So we have now square root of x0 minus 2 equals 0, and square root of x0 plus 3, and this is equal 0 as well. So square root of x is going to be 2, our first case. So squaring both sides, we get this. We cut this, we get x0 equals 4. And in our second case, we get square root of x0 equals minus what? Minus 3. So this is impossible, right? Because this x0 has to be greater than or equal 0, and this number is negative, so this is impossible. So we're gonna ignore or reject this part. So now our x0 is equal 4. So getting back to where we made our substitution, right? And where is? Well, we can put it here, right? We consider that 3x minus 2015 would be equal to x0, right? So now that our x0 is 4, we have 3x minus 2015. This is going to be equal 4. So 3x is going to be 4 plus 2015, and 3x is going to be equal 2019, and x is going to be 2019 over 3, and x is going to be equal to 673. Okay guys, whoa. So our answer is this, okay? So our answer is 6x equals to 673, okay? 673. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Please subscribe and see you next video.